G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and our Let's Play series here on Cities Skylines with the Sunset Harbour DLC. Alright, we are getting back into our Metropolis construction. Now, a couple of things. We did have a hiatus from the videos for a little period of time, and we also had a couple of videos that basically bit the dust. So, there was, actually I think it was only one video, but there's a few things we have done that you will not have seen yet. So we'll cover off on that and quickly talk about that, and then we're going to get back into building off our city. Now, one of the things is we were starting to have some more traffic problems as well. They have all been cleared away with a couple of things we did in the episode that we've basically had missing. So as you can see, traffic is quite clear through there. It's quite clear through there. Nothing up through here. And down the bottom near our IT hub and our little canal, little Venice, New Venice, that is actually okay as well. All right. So actually what I do need to do is I want to just come into here and I want to zone this before I forget about it. And we're going to zone all this for now. To there. Right, we'll go to the larger one now. There we go. And we're going to name this area. Whoops. As we just went and screwed that up entirely. Right. We are going to name this something a little bit different. And that is going to be New Venice. There we go. Right. So, New Venice it is. So, we'll come back to New Venice a little bit later. All right. So, what did we actually end up doing that was such a difference? Okay. So, first things first, we took out all of our buses. I think we did that in the last episode you have seen, or the one before that. And we've ended up putting in some new transportation options. And that is basically from down here. So we've put in a tram. So here's our tram depot here. And so obviously with that, we've had to put in all the tram tracks. So we've got a tram line running up through here. It comes all the way up here to our roundabout. That's got a tram running through the middle of that. There it is through there. And then the tram then comes up down this main drag, down through here, through the commercial district, down toward Aspen Square, and then comes back up. It also runs out here to this roundabout out through here as sort of a joining area for the residential areas through here to get on some public transport. And then it also extends down here into our industrial area. So as you can see, it comes down through here. We have a station here. So this actually lets people get off and walk around into this area. We do need to put a couple of pedestrian paths through here to sort of smooth that out a bit more, get them flowing a bit better. And then it also comes over through here and up this industrial area here. So this is a new road that we put in. Previously, we only had this road here, and we've added a bit more industry in here. We've put some more side roads in, and that road then now goes down to here and links across to here. So we did that. We made a couple of changes in here for the roads. We put this roundabout in to take a little bit of traffic off here, fix these one-way roads up so they were flowing a bit better. We then, what else have we done? We've then instituted a bus route up in round through here. So we've now got a nice big bus route that does a fair smack of this area over here, also does this area, comes in the industrial area, and also comes back over here. Although we do have to get more of a bus route over here for the university. So the university now has a tram stop as well. So this is it here. We do need to do some more work on our prettying up of it. We did start doing that. But that's where we ended off at the last episode that we recorded. But we'll get back into that and tidy this up a bit. That has certainly helped us maintaining our people coming into the universities. That's been very good. We also added in the University City Pavilion over here at the university. And that was pretty much all we did effectively. Oh, that's right. So this tram line here, it actually comes over and joins over here near the tram depot. It comes into here and can join up. And it also goes underground through here and over in here to our IT hub. And we have a tram line that runs all the way around this at the moment. As we build this up, obviously the trams will be there to provide transportation. And the tram line also comes out here if we need it. So we can extend it out through here if we so deem it necessary. All right, so that is pretty much what we got done. The other thing we did do is we did move our cargo rail infrastructure. That was part of the reason why our traffic was so bad in here. So we've moved it off in here, given its own freeway entrance and exit, and that's running a lot better than what it was now. So quite happy with that. We've started getting back into the stage of getting some population growth, so that is good, and demand has started to creep up again. All right, so what are we going to do next? Well, there is stuff I need to do for the trams. I need to fix that. I do have a plan of what I want to incorporate over in here. I have a plan. In fact, I'll just zone this in and show you what we're going to be working with. This area here, all through there, and then in this area here, oops, let's put that the same, is going to be a nice big area for something we're going to bring in very soon. In fact, I'll probably bring it in to there as well. Now that will be a whole episode on its own, coming up very soon, but that's what we're going to be working on very soon. All right, this oak plantation here, we don't need this to be anywhere near as big as what it is either. So erase industry area. I'm just going to erase that back to there, back to there. All right, so we've got to do some more work on that, get this growing. We also want to get over here and get some, ore and some oil. Oil over here is no good to us. I need to find another place where we can get some oil from, so we can get the manufacturing going for all of those as well, because obviously they have highly profitable aspects of the game. All right, now the other thing we did start to do, we haven't done much of it as yet because we didn't get into it, is over here we're going to put, we did speak about putting a bit of a la-di-da residential area over here, possibly. But what I decided to do is I thought I'd put a park over here on this island here, and I decided on putting a university zoo, or a zoo in here, not a university zoo. So we've put the infrastructure in, and now we need to just get this up and running. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. So all I need to do is I need to bring some water over here for our zoo. So we're going to plumb that in. I'm just going to drag that across. We can drag that across to here. That should give us the water. We'll set that underway. And then that should be all good. Right. There we go. And we've also got a subway station there, which we've got a metro station there, which we've got to tie in. And then we're going to have trolley buses coming through here, because over here we did set up a trolley bus road, and that was the plan, to have trolley buses on this part of the area, island or the land. So that is going to come up to there. All right. So what we need to do, we need to just put some pathing in and start getting our zoo running. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the parks, we're going to go to the zoo, and we're going to get this up and running properly. So we've got the main entrance here, and we've got a side entrance over here, and they shall both meet up at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this path here as my primary path. I'm going to come out here with a nice straight avenue there, and then we're going to start coming off from there and building all the rest of it in. So we're going to just come around, just bring this around, sort of following the coastline a little bit, but still providing plenty of room. And this will all be subject to change depending upon what exhibits and pieces we need to put in there and what sizes they're going to fit. What we do want to do is we want to bring this around to here. Join that back up into there. And then we also want to bring this underneath. Is it not going to let me do it? Yes, it will. I was trying to go through the pier up. And I think we'll come right out through here. In fact, what we will do, I think we'll put a elevated boardwalk that just comes out there like that. You can go through to there and then back in. Join you back up again later. Right. Okay, so that's that there, and we need to bring this round now. Of that. And then we just tie that into there. Right. So there we have it. So our basic pathing is in. I am going to get rid of all these trees. Now, the reason I'm going to get rid of the trees is I don't want trees just popping up randomly when we actually start placing things down. So we'll put some more trees back in once we're finished. There we go. All right. Now, I do want to get rid of some of this. Right, all that there. All this mess here. All right. Right, so what I'm doing there is I just clicked on one and then holding the mouse button down. And then as I hover over them, generally it will remove the same style of pieces, the same as what you would for the road. Right. Excellent. I think that's all pretty much clear there now. Pretty close. Just that one piece there, that one log. Right. Okay, so let's go back into the park section now and see what we've got available to us. So we've only got a level 1 zoo at the moment, so the lowest level. So we've got very limited stuff we can actually do. So the main gate, small zoo gate, zoo side gate, don't worry about those. Zoo plaza. Let's put the plaza in. I think we'll put the plaza in here. As soon as you come out, let's put 2 plazas in. There like that, and there like that. Right. I think we are also going to need a cafe. So we'll put the cafe in here at the crossroad. I think that's a perfectly good place to put that. Now that. What else have we got? We've got the souvenir shop. We've got the restrooms. And then we've got the enclosures. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the restrooms in here next to the cafe. Like so. And the souvenir shop we'll put in just opposite there like so. All right. So we've got that up and running. Now they're going to need a bit of water, which is okay. We'll just bring that down to here. Excellent. Right. So there we go. Hopefully we'll start getting some guests coming over at some point. But for now, that's the start of our zoo area. So let's go back into here and let's see what exhibits we've got. So we've got the moose and reindeer enclosure, the birdhouse, and what's this one? Antelope enclosure. I think what we might start off with is we might start off with the birdhouse. I think the birdhouse, we'll just sit him in there like so. All right, that's very good. Now, I think what we need to do as well is we are just going to expand our park area here. Let's go to the size tool there. Around there like that. Okay, right. Now, back in here. Right, the birdhouse we've already got. The antelope enclosure. It's a relatively small enclosure. I think we can put that... Let's put that in here, up here. In here, up here. And then we've just got the moose and reindeer enclosure. That's quite a big enclosure there. I think what we might have to do is look at possibly putting him somewhere else where we've got a bit more room. We may have to also think about reclaiming a bit of extra land as need be. But I think for now we might just... He can't fit him in there. He's not going to quite go in there, is he? He would fit possibly over here. I don't know if he'd put up with that. No, probably not. Right, we can fit him in there. Need to straighten that out. So let's just do that. Let's right. So we'll take that path again. And we'll make a nice straight. Just bring that to there. And bring that across. To there like that. Right. Moose and reindeer enclosure. Oh, hang on. Now, I've got to remember how to do this because I think better off placing that down like so, because it's already got a path around it. So then all we've got to do is join the path into it. Right. See, it's been that long since I've done anything to do with the parks that we'd forgotten. Right. So that's all well and good. And then we can just shimmy you. Make that straight, come out straight, because we don't know what we're going to have to do with the other pieces. And you can just join up there like that. Right. Okay. He's going to need some water. So we're going to put some water. We're just going to bring that across all the way to here. And then as need be, I'll put you down there as well, just to give that coverage. And you've probably got enough there for the moment to have to worry about. Right. So there we go. Now we've got some guests coming in by the look of it. What have we got? Park area info. Let's have a look. So, visitors this week, 0. Great. We are at level 1. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Briar Rose Woodlands has reached level 4. Area. Oh, no, that's the forestry has reached level 4. Right. Bummer. Okay, so size, attractiveness, entertainment at tool next level, 576 out of 250. So I just need my 500 visitors to get that going. So that will be the test, won't it? There's some traffic coming down. Hopefully that'll start coming down and they'll a bit more coming down through there. Hopefully that will be sufficient. So what we might do, seeing as we've got that, let's have a look at our trolley bus. Let's have a look at Trolleybus Road. 2 lane, 4 lane. No, that's not what we want. Small 4 lane. No. All right, so it's just going to be this one. So we will put this in there. That. You have to redo the fences again. I'll keep the trolley bus going to the side gate. Like that. Okay. Now let me see if we can get this done. So we'll come in here, we'll delete the fence. And we'll come back in here. Select that and see if we can paint that in. No. Right, so it's going to be a little bit picky about the fact that this is too close. Right, so I'll grab the move it mod, move that out a bit. That back in. Right, upgrade that. And we'll move that back. And quick as a flash, that's not going to join up. Okay, let's delete that. Yes. And we'll delete that. Yes. Now we'll put that back in again. Main gate. Oh, did that make that elevated? I think that's what it did. Right, let's clear that off. Go back to here. Which row was it? I can't remember now. Okay, so is that one. Now we want to go. Yes, it was elevated. Right to there. And then okay. Right, we might have to slightly realign this now. We'll see how that goes. Yep. That didn't work very well at all, did it? Okay. Right, let's just get rid of that. Right. Now, because of the level change here, I will also just give that a smoothing out. So we'll go there. Like that. Just to make it a little bit easier. We'll come back in here. We'll grab our road. Again, that one. Okay. We'll bring you straight down to here. Like so. Nope. Right. It's that damn road anarchy. Right. Try again. Right. Select. Right. So it's you. Right. We're going to go down here. Before I go any further. Right. Do that like that. Actually, what we might need to do, we might not be able to actually have the trolley bus here. That might be part of the problem. Let's just put that in. Let's just see if we can get this to attach. No, we can't. Right, so I think the trolley bus is the problem. So we're going to get rid of that idea. Lickety split. Let's go back into here. Let's reselect this road here. And we're just going to replace all that again and undo all that work we just did for nothing. Okay. Now, be able to put that in. Nope. Righto, what's going on? Right, we'll be right back until I fix this. Okay, apologies for that. It wasn't the trolleybus road after all. It was just the fact that we had road anarchy with the bridge on still, and that's a pain in the bum. But anyway, right. So we're back to where we were. I've just got to put the what's name back in. Trolleybus road is in. We've got all this restored back to where it was. Now all we need to do is get a trolleybus depot running and also get a trolleybus down here. So let's quickly see if we can get that up and running without any more problems. Trolleybus depot. Right, I'm going to put a trolleybus depot down. I think I want trolleybuses to run through here. And we probably want that down here. So it is near. We'll put in there. Right, so that's trolleybus depot there. Now, we need to put in our trolleybus streets. So at the moment we've got 1 lane or 2 lane roads with a middle section here. So let's have a look and see what we've got to put through instead of that. Small 4 lane road, 4 lane road, trees and trolley version 2. That's a bit too wide. I think we're going to be going with something similar to what we just used. 4 lane road, tree. What have we got? Narrow. It's a medium. Too big for what we want. 6 lane is way too big. Small. That's what we'll have to use. Right. So it's going to replace all this through here. Down to here. Now, this one here is a 3 lane road. So we're going to replace that with like for like. 6 lane actually, sorry. We'll put that in. No, I don't like the looks of that. Let's put that in there. That's gone out without causing any dramas. That's what we want. Right. You there. And of course, you're going to have problems here. Nothing wants to go smoothly in this episode, does it? To there and to there. Right. Let's just come back here. We'll quickly just tidy this up and move this around. Now, just need to move that out there a bit. That out. That out. I'm just going to move this one out now. Out a bit more. And new. And there we go. Right. Now we can just put them back in a bit. Oops. Grab the move it tool. Just drag those nodes in there to fill those paths up. And again, we'll actually tidy that one up by bringing that over to there. And bring you down to there as well. Bob's your uncle. Right. So now we've got the trolley buses there. I do need to, however, put a trolley bus on this here. Now this is a 2 lane roundabout, so this one here is going to suffice. So we're going to go around there like that. All right, now the trolley bus route is in there, or the line is in there. Well, sorry, the road and the infrastructure is in there. Now we need to do, no, I shouldn't have done that. We need to put the route in. Right, so what we're going to do is, I really need to get down here too, actually. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll just do this for starters. Create new line. I'm going to create that line to there. To there. Now this is mainly a commercial area. So we'll just sort of see what we get out of here. I'm not expecting to find a huge amount of tourists from there. However, we'll add stop there. Add stop there. Right. Now, we are going to need to turn them around. So, do this one again. Roundabout tool and free cursor mode. Pop you in there like that. Thank you. I'm going to delete that. Right. That there like that. Back in here. Grab that road there. That's what we're going to upgrade it to. I'm going to connect that into the roundabout. We are going to put that on. Road anarchy. Like so. Right. Now we are going to put the one-way street in. Like so. And then we'll come back to here. And we'll put these through here. Right, so that should have way in there. Yep. Now we're going to come, that's better. Now it's going to come round. We don't really need to stop there, but we will. Back here. Here are the stops on either side of the road. On there like that. One there like that. Right, and we've got the same problem there. So, right. We are going to upgrade this. So we're going to go... I'm hoping this is all going to work okay. Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's right. I knew this was going to be a problem. Right. Okay, we need to put a loop in. So what we'll do... Two drive bus lanes. Two-way, two-way. They're all two-way. There's no single one-way. Well, that makes it a bit more of a bummer. And we're running out of time in this episode, which makes it even worse. Right, let's go back in here. Let's just bring you... right. Right, so that ties all that in. Then what we'll do is we'll bring a road up to here. And then we'll just bring that around and hook it back up. Like so. Right, that will suffice. Not the prettiest of what we wanted, but anyway. Now let's grab from here. See if we can finish this off. We'll actually put a stop just there and then come back to there. All right, there we go. I'm not going to want that many vehicles at all, so let's just pop that back down. Let's start it up. 5 vehicles, that'll be sufficient. There are people at the stops, so we are going to get some traffic on it. There's our first one going out now. So let's just follow him along. So he's coming along down to the main road. Close that off. All right, and what we'll do is we'll just turn off the HUD because this will be the end of this episode. So we'll just observe him going up through the main road and off to the zoo. Anyway, thanks very much for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologise for the little delay there with the setting up of the zoo and the road for the zoo. But anyway, we got it done. So hopefully in the next episode, we will grow that zoo and get a few more tourists in there, and we can continue growing that and continuing on to build other areas of our metropolis here in Cities Skylines. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Details of all those are down below in the comments. In the details below, not so much in the comments, but anyway. And also, don't forget, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. But until next time, we will leave you with this bus going to the zoo. And we will see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solly Gaming. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you very, very soon back here yet again. I've said it again. I'm out of here. All right. See you later. Bye.